What if I told you that 6 items sitting in your house right now could mean the difference between panic and survival during the next major crisis? In the next few minutes, you'll discover 6 surprising everyday products that most people completely overlook, but could literally save your life when disaster strikes. These aren't your typical survival gear recommendations. They're common household items with extraordinary emergency potential that you need to know about before it's too late. Welcome to Prep Pantry, where we help you prepare for anything life throws your way. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and learn practical survival strategies that actually work, hit that like button and subscribe, because what you're about to learn could change everything. Let's start with something that's probably sitting in your junk drawer right now: duct tape. Most people think of duct tape as just a quick fix for broken things, but in a crisis situation, this silver roll becomes your ultimate control tool. When disaster strikes and chaos takes over, duct tape gives you the power to reinforce your environment and protect what matters most. Picture this: a severe storm is approaching, and you're getting reports of flying debris and potential window damage. While everyone else is scrambling to find plywood, you can quickly create reinforced barriers using duct tape in an X pattern across your windows. This simple technique distributes impact forces and can prevent complete window failure, keeping you safe from both the elements and dangerous glass shards. But duct tape's real survival value goes far beyond home repairs. In medical emergencies, when proper supplies aren't available, duct tape becomes a life-saving tool. You can create emergency splints by taping sturdy materials like magazines or small boards to injured limbs. The adhesive is strong enough to provide stabilization while still being removable when professional help arrives. It can also serve as emergency bandaging for larger wounds, creating pressure to control bleeding when traditional first aid supplies are exhausted. The psychological aspect of having duct tape during a crisis cannot be understated. When everything around you feels like it's falling apart, being able to actually fix and secure things gives you a sense of control that's crucial for maintaining clear thinking and decision-making under pressure. Now, let's talk about something that's definitely in your kitchen cabinet: baking soda. This white powder is probably the most underrated survival item you own, capable of replacing multiple products when supply chains break down and stores are empty. When it comes to personal hygiene during extended emergencies, baking soda becomes your multi-purpose cleanser. Mix it with a small amount of water to create an effective toothpaste that actually neutralizes acids and bacteria in your mouth, better than many commercial products. You can also use it as a natural deodorant, sprinkling it directly on your body or mixing it with a bit of water to create a paste. During crisis situations when regular bathing might not be possible, maintaining basic hygiene isn't just about comfort. It's about preventing infections and maintaining health. Baking soda's firefighting capabilities could literally save your life. If you're dealing with a grease fire in your kitchen and you don't have a proper fire extinguisher nearby, baking soda can smother the flames by releasing carbon dioxide when heated. This is especially crucial during power outages when you're relying on alternative cooking methods that might be less familiar or more dangerous. The medical applications are equally impressive. Bee stings, wasp stings, and other insect bites can be treated by making a paste with baking soda and water. The alkaline properties help neutralize the acidic venom and reduce swelling and pain. If you're dealing with digestive issues during stressful times, a small amount of baking soda and water can provide relief from acid indigestion, though this should be used sparingly. Perhaps most importantly, baking soda's antibacterial properties make it valuable for cleaning and sanitizing surfaces when commercial cleaners aren't available. You can create effective cleaning solutions that help maintain sanitary conditions in your living space. Moving on to something you might not expect: a vacuum sealer. Most people think these devices are just for keeping food fresh a little longer, but during a crisis, a vacuum sealer becomes a game-changing tool for multiple survival needs. Food preservation takes on life or death importance when supply chains are disrupted or when you're dealing with extended power outages. A vacuum sealer can extend the shelf life of perishable foods by removing the oxygen that bacteria need to multiply. This means you can preserve fresh meat, vegetables, and other perishables for much longer periods, preventing dangerous food waste when every calorie counts. But here's where it gets really interesting. Vacuum sealers aren't just for food. Your important documents like identification papers, insurance policies, medical records, and emergency contact information can be vacuum sealed to protect them from water damage during floods or storms. These documents could be crucial for accessing help, insurance claims, or proving your identity when everything else is lost. The space-saving aspect becomes critical when you're dealing with limited storage in emergency situations. Vacuum-sealed items take up significantly less space, allowing you to store more supplies in the same area. This is especially valuable if you need to evacuate or if your living space becomes compromised. You can also use vacuum sealers to protect electronic devices, spare batteries, and other sensitive equipment from moisture and corrosion. In humid or wet conditions, this protection could mean the difference between having working tools and being left without essential equipment. Now let's discuss something that might surprise you: honey. This golden liquid isn't just a sweet treat. It's actually one of nature's most perfect survival foods with properties that make it invaluable during emergencies. First, honey has an almost indefinite shelf life when stored properly. Archaeologists have found edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, thousands of years old. This means it's one of the few foods you can store long-term, without worrying about expiration dates or spoilage, making it perfect for emergency food supplies. The medical properties of honey are extraordinary. Its natural antibacterial and antimicrobial properties make it an excellent treatment for wounds when proper medical supplies aren't available. Honey creates a protective barrier over cuts and scrapes while actively fighting infection. It also promotes healing by providing a moist environment that encourages tissue regeneration. Many hospitals actually use medical-grade honey for treating certain types of wounds. From an energy perspective, honey provides quick-acting glucose that your body can immediately use for fuel. During high-stress emergency situations when your body is burning through energy rapidly, honey can provide the quick boost you need to maintain physical and mental performance. But there's also a psychological component that's equally important. During extremely stressful situations, having something sweet and comforting can provide a crucial morale boost. The familiar taste and natural sugars can help calm anxiety and provide a moment of normalcy when everything else feels chaotic. Here's something you probably never considered as a survival tool: dental floss. This thin string that you use for oral hygiene transforms into an incredibly versatile tool when traditional supplies aren't available. Dental floss is surprisingly strong for its size. Most dental floss can support significant weight, making it useful for securing items, creating clotheslines, or even repairing equipment. Unlike regular string or rope, dental floss is designed to be strong enough to withstand the forces applied during dental cleaning, which translates to reliable performance in emergency applications. One of the most practical uses is emergency fishing line. If you're in a situation where you need to procure food and you're near a water source, dental floss can serve as fishing line when combined with improvised hooks. Its thin profile makes it nearly invisible underwater, actually giving you an advantage over traditional fishing line in some situations. In medical emergencies, dental floss can be used for suturing minor wounds when proper medical supplies aren't available. While this should only be done in true emergency situations, dental floss is sterile when it comes out of the package and strong enough to hold tissue together until professional medical help can be obtained. For shelter and structural needs, dental floss can be used to secure tarps, tie down loose materials, or repair torn fabric. Its compact size means you can carry a significant length without adding weight or bulk to your emergency kit. Finally, let's talk about a hand crank radio. Your lifeline to critical information when everything else fails. In our digital age, we often forget how dependent we are on electrical power for communication. But when the grid goes down, traditional battery-powered or electric devices become useless. A hand crank radio operates independently of external power sources. As long as you can turn the crank, you can generate the power needed to receive radio transmissions. This means you'll have access to emergency broadcasts, weather updates, and critical safety information even during extended power outages. Emergency management agencies rely on radio broadcasts to disseminate crucial information during disasters. This includes evacuation orders, shelter locations, medical assistance availability, and safety updates about changing conditions. Having access to this information can literally mean the difference between making life-saving decisions and being caught off guard by dangerous developments. Many hand crank radios also include additional features like built-in flashlights, phone charging capabilities, and weather alert functions. These multi-purpose devices become command centers for managing your emergency response. The reliability factor cannot be overstated. While cell towers may go down, internet services may fail, and television broadcasts may be interrupted, radio signals often continue to transmit even during severe disasters. Radio waves can travel long distances and penetrate obstacles that might block other forms of communication. These 6 items: duct tape, baking soda, vacuum sealer, honey, dental floss, and hand crank radio, represent a completely different approach to emergency preparedness. Instead of focusing on expensive specialized gear, you're leveraging common items that you probably already own or can easily obtain. The key is understanding their hidden potential and having them readily available when crisis strikes. The beauty of these items is that they serve double duty in your daily life while providing crucial emergency capabilities. This means you're not investing in single-purpose survival gear that sits unused until disaster strikes. You're building preparedness into your regular household items. Remember, the goal isn't just to survive a crisis, but to maintain dignity, health, and hope during difficult times. These items help you do exactly that by providing practical solutions and psychological comfort when you need them most. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden survival potential in everyday items, make sure to like and subscribe to Prep Pantry. We're constantly uncovering practical preparedness strategies that don't require breaking the bank or filling your house with specialized gear. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries. And let us know in the comments which of these 6 items surprised you the most. Stay prepared, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.